Hello, hello, my beautiful, beautiful crafty friends. It's Laurette, the Vintage Paper Girl. Welcome to my studio for a day of play. I'm so excited you're here. How are you guys? I hope you're all good. Okay, well, I won't take up too much of your time. I want to get in and get going. So today, I don't know if my crafty mojo's back. We'll see. I think it is. After that last epic fail. So kind of shook the foundations of my courage. So here we go. Anyway, I was asked by beautiful Christina of Chris Lana Crafts to do a guest design team project with her brand new kit. Now, I don't know if I can say it very well. It's Souvenir de Printemps, Prantemps. And this is the kit. I think it's all here. I've already been cutting it up, so hopefully I haven't, gotten rid of most of the pages. But I'm just going to do a quick show you of what I'm going to be working with, or some of what I'm going to be working with in the project I'm going to do for her. I think I've decided on my project. It's not going to be a journal. It's not going to be a trifold. Definitely not that. Aren't these stunning? Oh, I love her work. It's so beautiful. It's so old world. It's so European. It's so yummy. Now, those were all horizontal. I don't think I showed this to you before. And then this is a few vertical pages that are also in the same kit. Aren't these beautiful? Oh my goodness. I love them. So you could do 2 projects with one kit very, very easily, right? So it's got a lot of butterflies and garden, but lots and lots of beautiful ladies, which you know is right up my alley. So what I thought I would do, now like I said, I've already been cutting up. I want to put this back in here because I don't know if I'm going to be using any more of those pages. Maybe I will. I just don't like to lose things. I want to get them off my desk. I've already been cutting pieces up. So let me move that. And what I've decided to do was some kind of a giant or extra large tag book. And we're going to call it a ring tag book. So we're going to put it on rings. And we're going to take these cards and we're going to mount them here and we're going to decorate them, right? So, and create a tag book. So I've started it, but that's as far as I've gotten. I did the cutting because that's a pain. I had to do quite a bit of, well, not quite a bit, a little bit of measuring to get what I wanted, what I thought in my head. I'm going to get my rings. I'm thinking for this one, I don't know. There's a lot of pretty pinks, a lot of light colors. I have silver, I have rose gold, and I have antique gold. Now, I don't think I want to do the antique because I want this one to be lighter and brighter. So I think now do I want 2 or do I want 3? Let's see. Probably 2 would be okay. I don't know if we would need 3. It would give it stability. Well, we'll start with 2. If we just feel like it's too wibble wobbly, we'll see about going to a 3rd. Let me see if I can get these open. Some of these are real booger. I may have to call Mr. Greg to get some open for me. Oh, that one. Okay, I got that one. I'm not that strong these days. Oh, come on, you could do it. Oh, I got it. Okay, I'm going to leave them open for now. And then I'd gotten these on Amazon. So you just have to look up. I think these are, what are these called? This says Linda Kitchen rings. I'd say they're binder rings. 50 pieces. And it was 3 different sizes. So you get your giant ones. So you have giant, medium, and small is what you get. And you can look them up on Amazon. I'm sure you can find some somewhere. We don't have them in our shop unless you think that's something that would be cool for us to carry. I don't know, maybe. I'm going to be doing quite a few ring projects. So might be worth seeing if we could get some. Right now, our shop is currently on vacation because Jolene is away. So you can't go there right now and purchase anything. It's closed. All right. So I also haven't inked these because I didn't know if I wanted to ink them in like a sponge sugar or Victorian velvet. Let me see. Kind of want it light and bright. Oh, you guys, I forgot to cut my other pieces. Well, I guess I can mount the 4. I know I want to do some more. I put these on a light cardstock. But I know I want a couple more ladies over here. I definitely want a couple more. I think I want her. And I want her. Maybe her. Ooh, or her. See, so they're going to be a bit smaller. So they're going to need to be mounted on something anyway. I want to give these some heft. So by doing cardstock on both, one or both sides, that would help. I know those are the ones I want, and I can't believe I forgot to make. Well, let's work with those. If we get to this, then we'll decide, right? I'm gonna not quit the project just because, right? Just trying to decide. Well, they're all light colors. They've got pinks and reds and burgundy colors. Isn't she pretty? She's one of my favorites. She's like dancing in her garden. See, there's the big version of her. Isn't she pretty? I thought she would be pretty on one of these. And then what you could do is if you decorate this side, you could write on this side because it's plain. And then you can add pages or documents. Ooh, that'd be a good idea too, wouldn't it? Documents would be wonderful. Do I have any? I have a folder right here. And I throw all kinds of stuff into it. So I'm looking to see what I have next to me so I don't have to go hunting the whole room for documents and music paper. And I don't think I have any what I want here. I don't. Darn it. Okay. Well, I tried. All right. Okay. Those up there. And we won't put the holes in until we get them on and figure out where everything's going to go and start decorating. But well, no, we will. Once I have these on and I know where they're going, then I will put the holes in because I don't want to get lace things in where it's going to go. I think we talked about that on the last project that I did similar to that I wanted to make sure. I think it was the paper bag journal that we did. She's going to be my first page in. This is going to be my cover, I think. And then maybe I'll add an image on top of that. Maybe I'll get one of the ladies to go on top or something. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of in that, I don't know. I think there was come to think of it, I think there was a journal, a page that had a bunch of ladies. Let's see if I can find it. Let me see. I know what I'm looking for. It's like a collage page. That's the word. Excuse me. It's my second video today. Here's a pretty collage page. So maybe I could find an image that I want to go with that cover. Or I pick a different cover page. I also think this is stunning. This would make a beautiful cover too, wouldn't it? I think I have one already cut in that heavier cardboard. Let me see. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, gorgeous. So is she. Stunning. Oh, yeah. There's one in the heavier cardboard if I want to use that as a page. Or I was thinking that might be my back page, actually. Because you want a front and a back page. You have to have a cover. Right. So I'm thinking this on one. Okay, let's get out the paper clips and let's do our thing. Do we want paper clips or do we want to use clips? May want to just use clips. Well, we'll see. Okay, so there's the back. And this is the front, right? That's the front. That's the back. I don't know. Could be the other way around, right? But we'll just put them together. I know I want those as covers, right? So either way, and this cover would actually be going like that. So we have to be careful not to punch that in the wrong way. And then, but even if that's the cover on the back, I'm probably going to want to put pocket or something. So I'll probably use one of the pages on top of that. Same with this one. We put some pockets on these, right? I didn't do anything at the top because I think I'm going to cut them in a tag shape, but I want to make sure they're decorated before I do that. So we're going to have a page here. And a page here. See if I cut enough pages. I don't know how many I want. I think I want about, and yes, I'm using the ladies. I want to put that there. And what I'm thinking is painting. These are all paintings, I believe. Now, that leaves me with, yes, 3 other pages for 3 other ladies. That's what I thought I did was to do. And then this is possibly to go on my cover back here. I'm thinking I want an image. She's pretty. She is just so gorgeous. Isn't she beautiful? I just love her. Why don't we cut her out? Because she doesn't need to be in a heavy paper. Let's do that. Now, I used to, when I first started out, I used butterflies in my work like crazy. And I got away from that. But I think maybe it's time to kind of get back to that. More flowers, more butterflies. I think I would cut her down some more. Maybe I would fussy cut her out, maybe add her to that. I'm not sure. If I make this the cover, then I wouldn't do that. So I'm kind of in that, I'm not sure place. Sometimes you don't know to get going, but I see some lovely butterflies on here, as well as some moths. That might be pretty on this. So let's figure out how I'm going to do this, okay? And then I'm thinking this butterfly is pretty too. So these all might go to decorate that cover. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then these can just go, you know. Yeah, I really like this picture too. So that was my other, oh, I like all of them. I mean, I really do. I like every single bit that's here. So what are you guys up to? I think this video would be starting another week. I'm not positive. Or you may see this on a weekend. I don't know when you're going to see this video. So always curious what everybody's up to during the summertime. You know, if they're doing anything fun and exciting. I think it's going to be time for me to grab a pouch. I think I need a pouch so I don't lose these as I'm starting to cut things out and apart. What a gorgeous. Now, I have several of her kits. So I'm thinking, you know, I may use bits and pieces from her others to decorate, or I may use like book page, like Italian book page, old stuff, or I may use, you know, see, these are bigger, so they start going into these pouches, right? And then I'll write the name of what it is on there in a little bit. Okay. So now these 3 are going to need an image, but in the meantime, we can work on the images that we already have, except for the covers, because I'm not sure. Well, that one's easy. I could tell you what I would do with that, I think, but I am going to round the corners on this. Now, you could do this with any kit, of course, but, now, Chris Lana she sells on Ko-fi, K-O-F-I. You will find the link in her Instagram, or I don't think she's not on Etsy. And it is in another currency that isn't US. So if you're watching from the US, it's not in US currency. My understanding is if you take, it says, you know, pick a donation, it shows an $18 on there, right? You see an 18. So what you do is you divide that by 5, and I believe it's a lot less. It's not 18, okay? So don't be panicked. When I put it through the U.S., it came out, I don't know, $3, $4. It wasn't a lot, so don't be afraid to buy her digitals. You can find her on Instagram as well. So she's all over Instagram as well. Now these 3 we're going to wait on. I'm going to put these together with a paper clip because I have to go get the images. I thought I made those images. Brain fade. Okay. Well, I was having printer problems yesterday. Brand new printers. It just kept saying, you know, that it was jammed, but my husband took it all apart, got out his really bright pen light, couldn't see anything. He says, there's nothing in there. So we had to turn everything off, reset everything, both the printer and my iPad, and then it seemed to work fine. So, but by then I gave up. I think I got disgusted and went, I'm done. So, alrighty, let me see. What do I have in my little pouches for music? And because I want to decorate. I don't want to leave plain card, I think is what I'm trying to say. I don't want to leave plain cards. So I want to use some music paper. I have some documents that I've cut up. I've got some old book page. I've got some Italian book page, rag paper. I have some French book page. I think this is all French right there. And I have some lovely music paper. So we've got quite a few things we could use here. And I just kind of want to go around the edges. I don't want to waste the paper, right? So I just wanted the card. This is 65-pound cardstock, and this is 44-pound. This is the last of my presentation paper. So now I'm having to use, because I can't get it any longer. That's really not long enough. It's okay at the top. I think this would be fine for a top piece. So let's see. What do we want to do? So this is kind of, it is a design team project, but it is also a process video, because this is my process for when I'm working on a project like this, how I would go about doing it. This is very old. This is 1800s music. And I'm going to put it across the top and maybe the bottom. So what I think I'll do, let me see. If I were to center that, I think just one line of music would be fine. And then the bottom, I think I'll do this one. Okay. I'm going to put that on the top and the bottom. And then I can trim around the card, you know, if it's not right. All right, so let's get a mat. And let's get busy here and do some gluing. And I have a clean one? Not really. Look. Guess I better go take these down to the sink today. Where's my third mat? I have 3 mats. Oh, that's not any better. Yeah. I have one that's somewhat clean. Well, excuse my dirty glue mats. That's all I can say. They are disgusting. I will take them all downstairs and give them a good talking to with a soap. Just warm, hot, hot water just gets the glue right off these little pads. These are cutting pads from Dollar Tree. They used to sell them, although honestly, when I went the last few times, I haven't seen them there at all since they've revamped their stores. A lot of the stuff I buy, I have not seen there anymore. I'm kind of frustrated. Got all new products, none of which I buy, so I've spent so much less at our Dollar Tree. And we don't have a lot of places to shop in town. We have very few. It kind of was my go-to for crafts, so I didn't have to go because I couldn't go out of town. It's only one piece, right? It's thick, but it's brittle, so that's why we're being careful here. And I am using this glue because if I use any of my other glues, it shows through, and I can't use a glue stick because it'll rip it all up. Now let me see if I do this, what we're going to get. Are we going to see that treble clef? We will if I go down this side here. The only thing I want to do is this corner right here. I might want to stick something else in that corner, so I may not want to glue it down all the way. Oh, it's almost lunchtime for me. This is my second video today. I'm in video making mode, so I figured, well, if I'm in the mood to do a video, I better do it because so many days I can't do it. Hubby's doing much better. Went to the doctor today to get some new medication because what he had was not working at all on his pain. So he's down to just nerve pain, but doctor gave him some new medication, so we're in hopes that that will take care of it. He's out watering. Doctor once told him, no more resting. Get out there and do your things. Go back to life. I don't know that I agree with her, but okay. If he's in pain. But it might help him not to think about it. It's just that the more he does, the more pain he gets in. So it disturbs the nerve bundle and it goes berserk. I find keeping busy works well. So, but it's when you stop that the problem hits you. Okay, now what? Oh shoot, well that's going to get cut off, which is why I didn't put a treble clef up there. I'm going to move that all the way to the edge. So we just need a little something down this side. So what if we do some words? Let's see, do we have anything tall enough? A lot of these book pages are not long enough. I need something long and narrow. Oh, you know what well, let's see, where did I put it? Good question. I was working on a project. Put the project away. Where did I put the project that I have extra? Oh, you guys, my trays are so full. I need to get back to work. Give me 1 second. I am looking for, I've got long strips of the real tall 1700s book pages. I don't want to cut up any new ones if I don't have to, if I can find the ones I was using. What do I have to do? Okay, guys, I'm going to find them. I'm also not seeing the last project I was working on with you either. Yeah, I have the Big Amy project here too. Oof. I don't even know where to put that. I don't have a basket for it. I need to, uh-oh. I almost knocked my whole tray over. That would have been bad, bad, bad. What was I working on with you guys last? Oh, I was working on another Chris Lana project, but I don't think I had any. Ugh. Let me pull up in my drawer where I keep all my documents and stuff and see if maybe I stuck it in there. Oh, let's see. I had really long strips that I'd cut of some 1700 documents that would be perfect for that. Yikes. Why don't I have those? I don't know. It's time for me to clean off my counters again. I've got way too much stuff. I mean, I've been organizing and cleaning, but oh my goodness, you guys. You know you can hear me rummaging around. Oh, found it. Found it. There we go. Yay. These came from Rachel. This is that worm paper. Perfect for this kind of project. It's nice and long. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Plus, it gives you that international feeling. You know, we have all these lovely pieces, right? So I'm going to start it down here because I know I'm going to cut, and I want to go just below that. So maybe right about there, maybe. There's another epic fail. Okay. This is rag paper. You can feel where they press. They use some kind of a word press, maybe, or the way they press through the paper. I honestly don't know how they do that. So I need to do some studying up on stuff like that. It fascinates me. And hopefully I didn't glue that down. No, I did not. Yay. Okay. I just don't want to crack it. No, that's not going to all fit under there. Darn. Well, maybe I'll just go up to it. I don't want to lose my words. That's the one thing I didn't want to do. I didn't want to lose my treble clef. Still watching the white collar. Loving it. Funny, funny. You know what? It's just good, wholesome. I mean, I know it's about theft and stuff, but there's not like bloody shootouts. There's not any bad language. There's just good, wholesome. Some of it's so funny. I love the detective and his wife. Oh, the FBI detective and his wife. Oh my gosh, my husband and I just roar because she'll give him this look or she'll do something more like, uh-oh, he's in trouble, you know. And Greg goes, oh, not a good idea, buddy. You know, so it's like something we can relate to at our age. I think when I watched it when I was younger, about 10 years younger, I think this is in 2012. you know, it was funny, but not, I just see it totally different now at my age. So it's quite fun to watch it. And it's got 16 episodes per season. So it's a long time. And each show is 45 to 55 minutes. So it's pretty long, which is nice because you've got a good amount of something to watch. And, you know, we're binging it right now. We're really into the binge watching right now. We turn it on at dinner and sit with a TV tray, and typical old folks with their TV trays. My son teases us about it all the time. I said, be quiet. You're going to get there someday, buddy. You're going to be there someday. You should be so lucky, right? I was saying, oh, so, and then we watch it till midnight some nights because we get caught. Well, we're snoozing on the couch probably some more of that time, but yeah, I like that. I really do. I like that. And I'm pushing it off to one side because I got to put holes here. So definitely need to put it all onto one side. So now we need to glue this on. This would be a time I would normally use a glue stick, but I don't know. Maybe I could do like edges and glue and middle glue stick. Someone said to do that. So I know that Rachel at Roxy Creations does that. I believe Gail, a lot of them do it. So let's give it a shot. She goes all over, and then she goes around the very edge with some stronger or different glue, like a wetter glue. So we'll try that. Let's see how that works for me. I don't know. See, does this, I haven't used this glue today, so let me see. Oopsie, pardon me. Escapee. Let's make sure this is open because I don't want to battle it in front of you, so we'll just automatically open it. Now, if you're enjoying these videos, would you please give them a thumbs up? I would really appreciate it. It tells YouTube you like my videos and you want to keep seeing them. That's not about building numbers or anything like that. It's more about you guys actually seeing my videos when they come up, especially if you're not getting the notifications. You won't know they're there if, you know, they're not getting seen. So YouTube needs to know, did I say Etsy? YouTube needs to know that you like my videos, that you're watching my videos, and that you want to keep seeing my videos. The only way is by numbers, right? Because that's how they work. That's their thing. They're all computer thingy generated, whatever you want to call it. So if you wouldn't mind, give me a thumbs up if you like my videos and you want to keep seeing them. Okay. I hate to ask, but we kind of want to if we want to keep seeing them, because I'm not even seeing them in my, where I like, because I'm signed up a couple ways so I could see what you guys are seeing, and not good. Now, also, I want to tell you, if you're commenting to me and I haven't commented back, or I haven't liked it, or I haven't put a little red heart, it means I haven't seen it, which means I need to go over to my studio, which is where we produce these things. Is something called Studio, and that's where they're sending some of my, if you haven't commented before or very often, they'll send the comments over there instead of to me where I can see them. So it's kind of a pain in the patootie because, you know, I don't know you're there. So I'm going to stop right there. We'll do, when I go to decorate, I will decorate. I'm not going to leave this white here. It's probably going to be tags or I don't know what. It's going to be something, right? So, all right. So there's one. Let me check my time in a minute, see where we're at. Here's another one. Let me see what time we got. Oh, we're only 30 minutes in. I'm starving though. See how long I can hold out before my stomach just lets me have it. I want to do some of these papers. Maybe if I go, well, let's pull off the white part and see what we have for space, right? So we'll know where we can use it on here. Now, all these bits, these are vintage book pages, so some antiques. So what I want to do is, I always keep these pieces and I stamp on them. So maybe today after we're done, I'll do some stamping. Now that's got to dry. That's the only thing about glue sticks. It tends to make them curl. So I a lot of times just go ahead and use my Fabri-Tac. This is Fabri-Tac in this clear bottle. I put it into the Sugar Bell bottle. I highly recommend these. The 3-in-1, the Fabri-Tac and Fabri-Fix bottles all tend to fountain. They do not do it in here. Someone asked me what these caps are. These are rubber knitting needle tops. You can get them on Amazon. Okay. Now we're going to work on our second girl. Yeah, I think what I could do is just go across the top of the page with this. In fact, it darn near fits. Top and bottom of the page. Even though it's going sideways, we're just filling it. We're collaging is basically what we're doing here. I don't think I made that wide enough. Yeah, it's fine. That'll work. Okay. Oh, we also have this. This could go across the bottom. Maybe use Italian and Dutch or German or whatever that is. That'd make it very international, wouldn't it? Yeah, I might be able to do something like that. All right, why don't we do that? Okay. Because I'm using old pages, we're going to use the Fabri-Tac because it doesn't have any water, doesn't mark it up. And because I can move it around if I missed, which I did. I'll trim it when I'm done. Oh, I just love this paper. It's so old, 1700s. It's damaged with worms. Rachel gets them and they're covered in worms and live worms and gross things, bookworms. And so she bought someone's collection and she puts them in the freezer. Kills all the worms, shakes them out. I guess it's a horrible mess to work with. But I feel like she has given them new life because those bookworms, generally, they're destroyed in fire in Italy. So it's nice that into the landfill, whatever. And so she saves them. So bless you, Rachel. That's just awesome. You save all these books so we could use them. Better we give them a second life than they're in the landfill just being finished off by the darn worms. She makes sure everything's dead before she sells it to us. And to me, it's worth it to ship them from Italy because we can't get anything like this here. Those bookworms must like that rag paper. I'm not worrying too much about the top because I'm going to cut those corners in a minute. All right. Oh, and I want to do this. Let's see. I don't want those too dark. I may go back and use the... I'm playing with a different color ink here. I have a Victorian velvet in the, what do you call them, oxide. I should pull it out and see if it's a different color. Not as dark maybe as this one. Kind of like a little bit of that pink around the edge. It's kind of pretty. Yeah, you can't really see it because I put the other one on first, but it was kind of worth a try. Oh, yeah. I'm kind of getting it on here, though. Yeah, a little bit of that pink picks it up nicely, so I'm probably going to use a combination of inks on that. All right, so before we're going to think about gluing that on, I do have to put a little something down that edge. Maybe I'll put a little bit of this Italian paper. This is a copy of an original document, an original Italian document that I have, that I purchased from Rachel, that I didn't want to part with. I wasn't willing to rip it up. Because the documents are very hard to come by. Rachel's been saying that it's very difficult for her to get the documents now. So I definitely will not be cutting up any Italian documents. I'll just make copies and use those. I'd rather do that. I did buy some to put into journals. When I do a document journal, I will put them in there as the originals and sell those. But to decorate with, no. Not going to do that. That's for sure. There we go. There, that's better. Okay, let's put her on there. And then, of course, the big thing is going to be about decorating these up beautifully and creating an album, or not an album, but a journal out of them, a ring-bound journal. Adding other pages besides these main. I'll have 6, I think, and the 2 covers, so 8 main pages, and then there'll be book pages and other things in between that will go on the rings to be used. Okay, let's glue her on. Again, let's use the glue stick. Oh, I just ordered some new glue sticks. I'm so excited. I found my glue sticks. Amazon's finally carrying my stuff again. They've been gone for months, 6 months at least. They are now no longer dealing with like little businesses. They're doing it themselves. They've gotten the glue themselves. Amazon is. So that's nice. Yay. Maybe they'll have it more often. I can get it in a day. It's not so bad. I don't have to wait a week, even though I'm Prime. I don't think I'm going to... I'll just glue the edges if I need to. I'm not one for doing a ton of glue here, there, and everywhere. Ah, there you are. Come back. Come out wherever you are. This is a nice, easy way to do a ring-bound journal. If you have images that you like. I didn't get that up high enough. Oof. I was playing with fire, wasn't it? Oh, let go, let go. Let go. I mean it. You be nice. I don't know if that's even or not. I don't know if... I swear I cut all these pages perfectly, but who knows, right? And the cats are outside my door whining. It's lunchtime. My husband can feed them, but they will not go downstairs till I do. Isn't that cool? They're so cute. They won't have lunch without me. We take their meals, their daily allotted amount, split it by thirds, so they eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner with us. They just prefer it that way. Otherwise, they sit there and beg when they really don't want what we have. But then they're unhappy and whine for hours. So it's like, well, we fixed it. That works very well. They just munch a little bit with us, and whatever they don't finish, they'll graze on. But they're not grazers, either one of them. They want to sit and eat a meal with us. It's the strangest thing. Well, they've been doing that since they were itty-bitty babies. We'd feed them, and then we'd have our meal. And then they would sit with us and eat their, even when they were kittens, eat their food or drink their kitten milk. They were past bottle feeding when we got them, but they still weren't on full food because they were both sickly. So, all right, there's 2. Do we have time to do the 3rd? Maybe. Do we? Oh, let's see. Oh, yeah. I'm whipping right along. Maybe another music page one. What do we think? What do we think? Music maybe on this next one? Where's the other girl? There she is. Because I only have the 3 girls ready unless I go to the cover, which maybe I could do that. Yeah. So the cool part is we have all different eras on here. I got a white spot. It's driving me crazy right there. I'm going to have to get in there with some ink somehow. Or maybe I'll just put it Well, I don't know where the rings are going to fall, so maybe you won't even notice it. Okay, so we got those two done. Yay. Put those up there. Oh, they're starting to curl. So a good way when they're starting to curl is to lift up, kind of bend them the other way a little bit. And I push down pretty hard to get them flat. All right, there we go. Okay, here we go. On to the next. I say I write a lot, don't I? I'm sorry. Okay, so this time I'm gonna ink first, if you're an inker. If not, just ignore this part. You've got time to do something else while you're waiting for me. Hopefully you're doing this along with me. Craft with me, because this is like a nice, fun, easy project. Super easy. Get yourself some cardstock or heavy paper or whatever you want. Cover it. We're going to cover it. We're just kind of collaging pieces on, giving us some layers. Book page, music page, and some letters or documents. And they can be digitals or the real thing if you have the real thing and you're lucky enough. A lot of this is going to be covered up. I just wanted the actual edges of the paper. Okay, so now I like this. So maybe this time we'll go with the document across the top and the bottom, because we don't want to do them all the same, right? I think that will be cool across the top there. It kind of complements the words that are already there, although those are purple. I think I would want to go like that. Okay. Then I'm going to take the bottom edge of this and put that down here, because there was more writing here. There wasn't like, there was a gap on one of them where there was no writing, and so that wouldn't do me any good, right? So, all right, let's do those two first. Okie dokie. Let's see how this goes. And I am gonna do a little bit around the edges. I don't know how much you're gonna see or not see, but I'll just do it anyway. Even if we cut it off, at least I know it was there and I don't have to go, oh, I shoulda, you know. Gosh, guys, my arm is itching like crazy. I'm scratching the living daylights out of it. Oof. Might be something on my table. So I'm gonna get some water. Oh, terrible dry mouth today, but it's warm today. It's 88. Beautiful sunny day. Foggy last night and first thing this morning, but as the day has gone on, it's supposed to be high 80s. And then drop back down tomorrow and stay in the 70s for a full 8 or 9 days. Then it's going to be hot from here on out, I think. At least it says it is. Because they're starting to dry out. When you have a lot of rain, you get a cooler summer, is my understanding. And we've had a lot of rain, which is nice. We're supposed to have less fires, but the grasses are long. Oh my gosh. All the foothills, they are long. They turn brown right away, which scares me, because the minute those foothills turn brown, we got fire danger here. But at least they'll have water in all the lakes and streams and rivers to fight fires this year, which is great. And sometimes in the past, we didn't have enough water to fight those fires. We were relying on that orange chemical stuff. And sometimes you need just some good old-fashioned cold water. And that way, those who have homes in these mountains turn on their faucet. They actually have water to fight their own fire until the firefighters can get there. We're praying for a nice, quiet, no-fire summer. We didn't have almost hardly any fires last year. We had a couple, but I'm praying it'll be the same way this year. Already had a couple locally, but they were like caused by tractors and equipment, not because it was dry. Maybe I could just do a piece of music down there. I don't think I have one long enough, though. Do I? No. Do I have any other music sheets that are long? I don't think there's any in this little pouch. I think they're all the... Because I think that music book is too small. Okay. What can I use? Suggestions. I want music. Let me go get my other music pages. They're in my drawer. Oh, I need to stand up anyway. My legs went to sleep. Just a minute. Hold, please. I will return. Here's a piece. I told you I'd be back. I never go for long. Alrighty. Oh, yes. I can have treble clefs that whole side. Even if I got to put something in there. You know, the rings. I wish I had time to do that for you guys. So you could see what it would look like. But I want you to see me starting this. Let's see, did I cut it right? Tell me I did. I don't want to have to... No, I didn't. I cut it short. Of course I did. What a Nimrod. Okay. You're going to see that side. You're not going to see this side, though. I knew it. I knew I was going to cut it too short. Well, tell you what. We'll just fix that. We'll piecemeal it together. Okay. Okay, let's get this on there. And I have no idea what we're doing this weekend or this week. Depends when you see this. If you see this on the weekend, I don't know what we did because I'm filming it before the weekend. Filming it on Friday. For the week. You might see this on Monday. I'm thinking you're seeing this on a Monday, but I don't know. Or Sunday night, maybe? Oh, well, that was not helpful. Yeah, we'll just go, you know what? I'm just going to go down over that. That's the mood I'm in. Okay, let's put that on there. There. There she goes. Lots of pink on there. It really picks up the pink in the dress. Yeah, that looks good. I'm happy. Yay. What do you guys think? I think it's good. Okay, that may need to go back into my drawer so I keep the long pieces because they won't fit in this little pouch. Just short stuff fits in there. Short stuff. Well, if you do see this on Monday, I hope you have a marvelous week. Fabuloso. I'm sure I will too. I'll probably make some. I'm going to work on this design team project until it is completed and you will see videos on it. I may invite you in to watch me decorate or just show it to you when it's all done before I start another project. I do have, I was also, I'm so excited. I was asked to do a guest design team for the paper cameo, which is Nicola. Shoot, that was exciting for me. I'm a big fan of hers and I love her stuff. And when she said, oh, you know, I've got a new kit out called Bluebell. Would you like to do a guest design team project for me? And I said, well, yes, of course. I normally say no to these, but these are all my heroes, all my favorite designers, digital designers who I love their work. I work with their papers all the time. I don't mind doing guest design for people I work with already. You know, that I already use their products, already use their papers, already show them, already share them. I don't mind saying yes, because these are all the things that these ladies, you know how I feel about these ladies and working with them, all the art and the, oh, it's beautiful. So yes, I said yes. So when I'm done with this design theme project, I'm going to be working with the paper Cameo and Nicola's beautiful new paper, and it's ballerinas. It's fairy, valley fairy, something like that. It's ballerinas and fairies and blues. It's that, but that's all I'm going to show you, because this is a design team for someone else. So just letting you know, I've been asked to do that one as well. So I'm so excited. This guest team thing is fun, because you're just doing one project, not week after week or month after month or project or kit after kit. It's fun to do a design team. So loving it. Loving it. These ladies are all my heroes. I love their work so much. So this is what we have going today. Let me put these papers away before they get lost. And then I'm hunting around going, where are my papers? Right? Let's just throw these. I'm going to throw these little Italian ones in there too, because the strips that I was using, because I know I'll use those, right? Put those in the back. So I'm going to stop right there for now. As far as just covering a page. These are cute little words. I think I'm going to put these words in with my other that I use all the time. In with these, because I know they're not sample, but I use hers so much, it just makes sense to keep them all together. All right. Now, let's see, if we have any time, I will do the holes. If we don't have time, then you know how this happens. It's not, you just saw me put them in the top of a tag in another video. So, right. So these are all going to need holes. So probably more than what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut myself a template, probably. Oopsie. Come on now. Cut myself a template out of cardboard. So I'll have them. 1 minute. Looking for some cardboard. I have a particular kind I like to use for a template. Ow, ooh, bad paper cut. Ow. Owie. Hopefully that's not going to bleed all over the place. Coming. Owie. Yuck, you don't want to lick your fingers when you're working with glues and stuff. Ooh, dirty. Yucko. Don't we just cut ourselves? We automatically stick that finger in our mouth. Should not be doing that. That's going to hurt with the alcohol, but you know what? That'll clean it right out. Eeky. Owie, 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 owie. Owie, owie. Oh. Oh, my. Okay, sorry. Whining. Whining has commenced. Let me see how much time I have left. Your friend is nutso. I have these little like paper towel thingies in my drawer to dry my hands with if I need to. You know, if I spill something in here. Ugh. And it's sticky. Okay. What am I doing? Do we know? Oh, yes, making a template. Sorry. Got sidetracked there. Okay, I've got drawers open everywhere. Okay, so I want a template. Let's get one of these plain ones here for size, because I want it to be this size. And, hello, that's not working. Let's make a template. That will work very well. And let me find a pen, pencil, something. Let's get it. Okay, I'm going to take this to Bertha and cut it. I will be right back. Oh, I wonder if I might not have to go to Bertha. Let's see if Little Gray, I should call it Little Gray. It worked. Is it exactly? Yes, it's exactly the size I need. Hallelujah. Okay, that worked. Yay, I didn't have to go over to Bertha. Sorry, Bertha. I'll see you later. You know I use you all day long. Don't worry, honey. Okay, have conversations with my paper cutters. Scary, right? Excuse me a minute. I need some water. All right, now, okay. So now I want to decide where do I want my, that hurt. Where do I want my rings? Well, I think a good way, which I see Rachel do, is to put it on your ruler, put it on your board where it's even, right? Oh, not that one, this one. Put it on here. And then put your ruler up to it. So it's 8.5, so it's 4.25 is our, 4 and 4 is 8, a half is a quarter, so 4.25 would be right here as your center. Half of 4 is 2, half of a quarter is 1/8, so 2 1/8 would be where I want to put if I just did that right. I'm really bad at math. I'm absolutely horrible at math. I am absolutely the worst. I have like 0 math skills, but I have good sewing skills. Isn't that weird? It requires math, but it's a whole different thing. And I'm going to put it right there. I'm double checking to make sure I did it right. Okay, so right there and right there. I'm going to want to use eyelets, so I'm going to use this hole because my hole punch is bigger than that, my standard one. I have to decide how far in I want to go. I probably want to go about there, so I want to move my, let's get it where I want it. How far in? That's about right, maybe. Let me see on one of these. I might go over a little bit because I do want to figure this out. Okay, that's way in there. Ooh. How about this one? I think I want it right about there. So I want to come up. Yeah. All right, let's try it. So let's make our okay, and let's do it. Let's see, is that too close to the edge? Well, that's what we do a template for, because if it is too close to the edge, we can fix it in our template. Now let's see where we're at. A little over 2. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we've split that. That puts a little bit wider in the middle, but we could add another one there if we wanted. I think that's a good length for our... And we're going to use eyelets, so that'll keep it from ripping, the pages from ripping out, I believe. Yeah. I'm doing this backhanded. What am I doing? Like that. I don't want to close these rings, you guys, because then I don't know how easy they're going to be to open. Yeah, I think that's probably going to work really well, because we've got a little over 2 1/4 on each, and then what are we leaving in the middle? We're leaving 3 3/4, a little above that. I think that's a good amount. I don't think it'll give us too much bend, you know, because you worry about turning the pages. Will it get weird? Then what happens is you just lay this on top and you put your things in. I will also cut my template on this, and then I'll just lay it on the top of each one and make our card. So let's see. What do we want for our template? I think I really like that. I hope that's enough. I'm thinking it might not be big enough. No. That's a really deep one. That makes for a really deep, pointy card. I don't think I would like that. Let me see what else I got. Oh, that's way too deep. Well, maybe not. I don't know. What about this one? I think I kind of like this one. Is that about the same as that? No, this is bigger. Okay, so I'm going to create my template here. Scissors. And see if we like the top of that. See if we like that look. feel like that got rounded for some weird reason. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be our tag shape. I don't know. Do we think that's deep enough? I just sometimes think I should have gone to a bigger, more, that's what I'm looking for. Obvious. You know what? If I don't like it, I can just make another one. It's no biggie, right? I can just punch new holes and make another one. I want it more exaggerated. Yes, that's the word. There we go. That's what I had in mind. A little more exaggerated tag. The other was just a little too subtle. Those are all my different little templates that I use to make my tags. All right, so then this is what we're going to put on every one of these. Cut our little tabs off at the top and punch our holes. Shall we do it? Oh, what the heck, why not? Is this the one we just made? No, we made that one. That's the first one. Let's do the first one because it's definitely good and dry. So let's take our template. For those of you who haven't ever done this before, there's our template. And we're going to use our hole punch. So we're going to use the biggest of the holes. Hello. There we go. Oh, you know what? I'm going to have to order some more eyelets in the rose gold color. Oh, yep, see? And then we just take and we put that up there at the same time and we cut the corners. Look at that. There we go. All set and ready to go. And then just go over the edges. And you have your first tag for your tag journal, your ring bound tag journal. Yeah, she's with that. She's kind of high, but I'm going to decorate the whole bottom, so it's okay. Let's go ahead and get this one done. Might as well do these, and then we'll say goodbye after I get them all done. It's very quick once you get going. It's just quick, right? You're just going to go. Why did that move on me? Yeah, that moved on me. Why did it do that? Because it doesn't go in there now. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm just going to put it on the hole. Okay. There we go. So those, we've got 2 done, 2 down, 1 more to go. And then I'll do the rest, you know, once I get them all copied, once I get some more printed, the other ladies printed it on their cards. I'll do the other 3 that we didn't get done here. So the next time you see it, you'll see all the cards and then whatever's going to be in between. And we may decorate together. I don't know. Sorry, I'm holding that up to my nose because I can't see. Oh, there you have the beginnings of our tag journal. Isn't this going to be cute? Look at that. Now I just got to get some eyelets, put those on, and do the other pages. And we're going to be having some fun. So here you go, you guys. Beginnings of a beautiful tag journal with Chris Lana Crafts and her Souvenir de printemp. If I said that right, de printemp, de printemp. I don't remember my, because I don't know that it's French. I think it's another language. Could be from Argentina or something. Anyway, there you have it. We've created our, now you know what you use this for, so I can go and do all those. And there's our first 3 pages. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Don't you just love it? Okay, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope you'll come and watch me work on this again. If you're interested in this project, please do. I will see you all very, very soon. I love you guys. Hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.